Hello, beautiful people. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. I am a woman of my word, and that is why I am here at 8:25 p.m. when I'm supposed to be with my husband, putting my baby down to sleep. I'm supposed to be eating. I'm supposed to be pumping. I'm supposed to be resting. But because I do this weekly live Q&A every Wednesday, and my husband was held up at work, so I could not do it at 5 like I normally do, I am here to answer as many questions as I can with the time that is allotted. So hello, Sugar. Hello, Charla. Hello, Nell. How are you? Welcome. If you are new to my page, please let me know who you are and where you are from so that I can appropriately welcome you to the land of love, okay? Calypso Cookie, that's such a sweet name. Busy Bee, how are you? Simply Bee, Black Beauty, welcome. Financially Fab Solutions, hello, hello. A Thing About Nikki, Hustle Chick, everyone who is joining, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hi, Jay Howe. Hello, Wayne Tunes, Creatively Abe. I think I got that right. Again, if you are new to my page, if this is the first time that you are seeing me go live, my name is Alison. I am a certified dating and relationship coach. I primarily work with singles to help them find and keep the partners that they deserve. I have a bachelor's degree in education, a master's degree in counseling, a master's degree extension in mental health counseling. Last year, 3 of my clients danced down the aisle. 6 of my clients were engaged to be married, or are engaged to be married, I should say. 9 of them are in committed relationships, and 2 of them had 2 of them had, I guess, so 2 babies. 2 of them had a baby. So that's 2 babies under the Align with Alison umbrella, okay? So I say all that to say that this is the work that I do. I work with people to help them find and keep the partners that they deserve, and I am about reuniting the family, okay? We're not doing the gender wars. We're not talking about who's right and who's wrong. We're having conversations about how we can improve relationships, but this is not a blame game. This page is in an effort to combine and reunite the family, okay? So, as I said, those who are just joining, I never do lives this late. I am this late because my husband ran late, so I could not do my live Q&A at 5 p.m. Eastern like I like to. And then I had 2 groups, one at 6 o'clock, one at 7 o'clock. We ran over. This is why we're here. And I am going to do the best I can on very few hours of sleep, okay? While my husband has to go put the baby down. He's very capable, but it's like one of the only things we do together. So I'm a little sad. I'm a little mad at y'all. But I'm a woman of my word, and y'all had the questions. Y'all submitted them. Y'all did y'all job, so I got to do mine, okay? Let us go ahead and get started. Okay. How to end a relationship, live together, not contributing because of debt and no income, little effort in finding work. How to end a relationship, we live together, not contributing because of debt, no income, little effort to find work. So I DM this person, very rare. I DM this person because I wanted to make sure that I was clear on exactly what the issue was. Was she the person who wasn't contributing? Was he the person not contributing? I assumed it was him, but I didn't want to be presumptuous. Absolutely. Now I don't want to have good service. Come on, internet. Don't do this to me because I'm tired. I hope you guys can see me. I hope that the video came back. Okay, so I DM this person to get clarity as to whether or not she was the one with no income or he was. I assumed it was him because she said little to no effort. People are not usually that tough on themselves. All right, so she said that she wants to know how to end a relationship. They live together. He's not contributing because of his debt. He has no income, little effort in finding work. I also asked her if they have children together. Luckily, she said no. So this is what I'm going to say to you. What I'm going to say to you is you end it by saying, goodbye, sir. Good luck to you. You must leave my home. Goodbye, sir. Good luck to you. You must leave my home. That is the end of that. If you feel like you need some kind of support, muscle, if that's the police, which I would prefer that we don't call the police on our black men. If he's threatening you, is an absolute must, okay? If you need a brother, you need an uncle, you need a male friend, you need somebody to be on that property to tell him to go. This is not, how do I let him down lightly? You cannot live in this place if you are not contributing to this place. You are able-bodied and you are choosing to put me in a position where I struggle. We cannot do this. We cannot do this. We cannot do this. This gentleman has to go. Find some muscle if you feel like you need some muscle, and let the gentleman know that he needs to leave your home, period. And that's the end of that. Okay? Now, if you're concerned about, oh, he doesn't have a place to go, he got a mother, he got a father, he got a friend, he got some couch. And that's where he needs to go. Because what is going to be his motivation in order to get back on his feet, right? If you are there paying all the bills, not requiring that he contributes, you don't have any children to complicate things, goodbye, sir. Okay? Should I be in my feelings if my partner says he likes when I'm in shape? I am currently in shape. Should I be in my feelings if my partner says he likes when I'm in shape? I'm currently in shape. Why? Why would you be in your feelings? Whether or not you were in shape, why would you be in your feelings? If your partner is sharing with you that he has a particular type, which is the physique that you currently have, one, that's a compliment, and two, that's a motivation for you to keep it. And there's no shame in that. We should not shame anyone for having their preference. They have a preference, you meet that preference. What's the problem? He's sharing his preference. You should share it right back. Babe, I feel the same way. I like when you are fit as well. I like when you do these things for me. This is what I like, right? This is not, and if you're not in shape, then you're a terrible human being and I never want to be and see you again. It's not, and if you are in shape, then I'm going to sleep with other people. This is what he likes. This is what he likes. That's the end of that. Okay? Oh, Gigi is going back saying New York state law says if he lived there for 30 days, you can't make him leave. You can ask. He may not know what the law is. He may not withstand it, right? So let's not be presumptuous and say that he knows and he might push back. Ask him to leave. Try, okay? But that's a good point. Please do not allow people to stay in your place for absolutely free or get mail at your place for over 30 days. If he says we're going with the flow, is it a good thing or leave? If he says we're going with the flow, is this a good thing or leave? You must be new. It's okay. My name is Alison, certified dating and relationship coach. I primarily work with singles to help them find and keep the partners that they deserve. I have said 1,000 times, but it's A-okay, you might be new to this platform, that if you want a committed relationship, that means you don't want to flow with anything and you need to go. If you are okay with flowing and he wants to flow, then y'all could flow in any old direction together, flowing nowhere. But if you want commitment, then going with the flow is something that absolutely will not work. You will flow right down the river. I am flowing to the next exit stage left. If you want commitment, then going with the flow is the antithesis of that. Instead, you need to flow yourself away in another direction and start again. Okay? Somebody said float on, float on. Float on. It says it's paused due to poor connection. See, this is the thing. I'm not even supposed to be on here minutes to 9 o'clock. So I'm going to need the internet to do what it's supposed to do, because I will gladly get off and go feed myself, because I have not eaten since 2 o'clock this afternoon. Okay? Okay. How and when to discuss long-term health issues like MS. How and when to discuss long-term health issues like MS. I'm so thankful that you asked this question, because one of my clients currently met a really great guy. She's actively in the program. She's only 6 weeks in. She's got about 3 guys that she likes, but one of them who's top in the running, he has MS, and that's a concern of hers, because you can imagine, this is not nasty or rude or mean. Nobody wants to sign up to be a long-term caretaker to someone who has an illness, right? You don't want to sign up for it. For sickness and health is for married couples. If that is a guy that you like, a girl that you like, that's not your man, that's not your girl, that's not your husband, that's not your wife. You don't necessarily want to sign up for it. However, I think that more research needs to be done in regards to MS on your part, not like the researchers. Because my understanding is that there have been leaps and bounds that have been made in terms of the diagnosis of MS. And so I would make sure that I am clear about what the expectations would be if I became a caretaker, what the prognosis is for the person that I'm dating, and what that looks like for them. I would not immediately run away from someone because they have MS, and I wouldn't recommend for you to do the same. So doing the research on whatever that long-term illness is to find out what the legitimate prognosis is, asking questions of that person to find out what their doctors are saying about their prognosis, is what I would do. If you're the one who has the long-term illness, then I do believe that you should disclose to someone that you like. What do I mean by that? I'm not disclosing to someone that I meet on a dating app. I don't know you to like you. I'm not disclosing on a first or second date. I don't know you to like you. But if I like you, I would share what my diagnosis is. I would let them know what the doctors are saying, what my prognosis looks like. I want to give them all of the information that is available so they can make a fair decision. But you don't want to keep it away from them, and you don't want them to become your committed man or committed girlfriend without having that knowledge, because they have a right to know. Okay? Thank you for the compliments, folks, that they like my hair and they like my nails. Thank you, boo. Okay? Asked to date exclusively, saw a notification on the phone that he matched with a girl. He deflected. Asked to date exclusively, saw a notification on phone that he matched with a girl. He deflected. This is another rare case where I DM the person for more context, because I love y'all, but it's 60,000 of y'all and there's one for me, because I cannot be in the DMs all day with a whole bunch of free advice, right? And that's okay. There's no shame in that, as you guys cannot be at work 24/7 and not getting paid. So rare case, I actually DM this person for more context to be sure. She said that they are in a committed relationship. He asked her for a committed relationship. She said yes, that is her whole man. Okay? She noticed on his phone, she did not look through it before we get well, that's, if you don't trust him, then and that's your fault because you shouldn't go through. It popped up on the phone. The light got bright. She looked over. She saw the dating app. She's familiar with it. That's how they met. And she saw the match. Okay? This is a problem. This is absolutely inappropriate behavior. This is tantamount to cheating, because if you're still on the app, that means that you are still dating. It's a dating app. And if this is your whole man or your whole girlfriend, then your app should be deleted, deactivated, suspended, whatever that looks like. That means you're still seeking partners. This is inappropriate behavior. And this is almost equivalent to, if you're ready, breaking up. It would be warranted. It would not be outrageous. Okay? If you want to take it there. If you don't want to break up just yet, it's worthy of a very serious conversation. Some trust needs to be rebuilt. This is absolutely inappropriate, because that means his intention is to see other people if he isn't actively doing so. We need to reconsider whether or not he actually wants to be committed. He asked you and is still on a dating app. Do you even want to still be with me or be with somebody? Because clearly, if you are still on the dating app, that means you are still interested in dating other people. And we need to reconsider this relationship moving forward. Okay? I thought I saw my phone flicker. That was weird. Okay, I don't know what that means, so I'm going to keep scrolling. Okay, should I talk to guys while going through a separation? Should I talk to guys while going through a separation? So you guys know that I'm very passionate about being fair. You guys know that my full mission and vision this year is about ending the gender roles. However, my response is going to be sexist. I apologize in advance, but there are some legitimate differences between the sexes, and so I'm going to respond in a sexist way, and y'all will be all right. Cool? Cool. This is a woman who's asking the question. Because it's a woman who's asking the question, should she date while she's going through a separation? My answer is yes, and I'll tell you why. The reason why I say that is because, one, many times folks are separated for months or years before they even file for divorce. And I don't have an expectation that people are going to be alone for years while waiting for some paperwork to happen. Okay? So that's number one. Number two, the reason why I said this is a gender issue is because women don't tend to lie about going through a divorce. However, even the men on here will be honest and say that men have a history. Some men have a history. They're notorious for saying, I'm going to leave my wife, I'm going to leave my wife, I'm going to leave my wife, and they never leave their wife, and they had no intention of doing so. So I say all that to say, for women, if you are a woman who wants to date while you're still going through filing the paperwork, it is legitimate, it's not BS. You want to date, you can. And if there are men who are interested in women who are going through a divorce, I would say go on ahead. Relatively speaking, women don't tend to say that lie. Women lie, men lie, numbers lie. Don't even say numbers don't. Everyone lies, everything lies, right? But that particular lie is not women's thing. That particular lie is a man thing. If you are a man and you are not divorced yet, good luck to you. If you are a woman who's interested in dating a man who is not divorced yet, good luck to you. I do not recommend it. Okay? How long should it take for the transition from talking to dating? How long should it take for the transition from talking to dating? Okay, now this all depends on the way that you define talking, dating, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go with the assumption based on the way that you've stated this, that when you say talking, you mean how I define dating, which is having conversations and spending quality romantic time with a romantic interest. Okay? Talking/dating. And the way that you're defining dating, you mean a committed relationship. So how do we then transition from dating, spending quality time in a romantic way, but not committed, to a committed relationship? I answer this question every week, y'all. I love y'all. You might be new. Please check out my reels. I'm going to answer this real quick so I can keep it moving because I've spoken about this at length. Relatively speaking, it should take approximately 3 months for someone to decide whether or not they want to commit to you. Approximately. Now, depending on your distance, depending on your frequency, then there we go. That's not the question. How do you know, Nisi? Are you the one who submitted it? No. So how do you know that's not the question? Talking to dating. Talking is dating if you speak to anyone who's in the space. So anybody who's in my space, when we use the word talking, you're having conversations, you're spending quality time. That is dating. We do not use the term dating to describe a committed relationship. Okay? So again, how long does it take to transition from dating, spending quality time and having romantic relationships? I'm sorry, now you done throw me off. Spending quality time and having romantic conversations with someone that you're not committed to going to a committed relationship? A few months. That's how long it should take. Okay? When he gets upset, he gives me silent treatment for 4 days instead of talking. Do I stay or go? When he gets upset, he gives me silent treatment for 4 days instead of talking. Stay or go. Okay, so this is the thing. I'm not going to tell you to stay. I'm not going to tell you to go. What I'm going to say is that if you're in a committed relationship with this person, not dating, not talking, if you are in a committed relationship with this person and you see that there's an area of improvement, like communication, I would make an effort to improve that area. I.e., I would say, babe, you know that when we're fighting, do not wait till the fight. Wait when you're good. When we're fighting, you know we don't tend to talk where the communication is poor, blah, blah, blah. I think that God is telling me to get off this live, and that is A-okay. I'm going to do one more question after this one because that's the 4th time that my screen has frozen. I'm going to say, hey, babe, when we're good. Hey, babe, you know when we fight, we have a hard time. We don't communicate well. I really want us to take this course on communication so we can improve it. Hey, babe, you know, we're doing well. Hey, babe, you know when we're fighting, we don't tend to communicate as thoroughly as I would like. Would you consider going to therapy with me? Would you consider taking a session with me with a coach, whatever it is, right? Now, if this continues to be a persistent problem where he refuses to change his communication style, and that is a problem for you where you cannot deal anymore, then you've already answered your question. You've answered your question. I haven't. I'm never going to tell you unless someone's being abused that they should leave a situation, right? Unless it's abusive or it doesn't align with your non-negotiables. So if it doesn't align with your non-negotiables, you already have that answer. Thank you to the person who submitted the question. She said that was her question within 3 months. You are quite welcome. Look at that. Last question of the evening. Okay. Hi. Boyfriend has depression, is getting help for it. How can I support while getting my needs met? Hi, boyfriend has depression and getting help for it. I'm glad. How can I support while getting my needs met? Thanks. Okay, so I would kind of need to know what needs are not being met in order to really answer this question, unfortunately. And I did not have the time to DM you to get clarity, so I do apologize. What I would say is if he's getting the help and he's moving in a positive direction, even if your needs are not being met right now, I would definitely give it some time in order to get, to help him to get to where he needs to be. Again, I don't know what the needs are. Does that mean that you're having absolutely no sex? I don't know what you mean by needs. That was just the first thing that came to my mind, right? If it's something that you can wait on, right? Like you can wait on it. He's getting the help. You see that there's positive growth in the right direction. I would wait it out. Because how many people do we know, and especially men do we know, and if he's a black man do we know, that doesn't ever reach out for help, right? So the fact that he's reached out for help, he's getting the help, I would try to wait it out. And if that means months of waiting it out, once I see he's getting the help and he's moving in the right direction towards getting healed and working out his traumas, I would wait it out. Again, I don't know what the specific needs are, but generally speaking, that would be my answer. And again, I'm sorry I didn't have time to go and ask you, because perhaps what your need is an absolute need, like you're going to die without it, then fine. But we're talking about sex, or we're talking about contributing financially to the household, and you ain't going to be homeless over it. You can hold it down for now, and he's doing the work, and you see a positive growth. I would wait it out for potentially months. Okay? All right, folks, I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope that this was helpful for you. I'm sorry that I had to go fast. I am never on live this late. I am super tired. I just came out of 2 groups. One of those groups is on their second session, so that's really where the work really gets deep. If there's anyone who is interested in working with me in a coaching program, you're going to click the link in my bio. You are going to tap the see, this is why I shouldn't be working this late. Consultation button. It's the second one. It has all the details of all the programs that I have to offer, as well as all of the pricing. And you can go ahead and book that call so we can talk about how I can help you to find the partner you deserve, get over a breakup, or to show up better in your already working relationship. Those are my 3 programs. And check out my last post. I also break down those programs as well. All right, folks, it's been a pleasure. This live will be saved as usual, and I will be clipping it for my reel. So hopefully your question makes the clip. Oh, someone just said 10 out of 10 recommend joining a program. So I'm going to smile, and someone's going to take a screenshot for me, and you're going to DM it to me because I love you. Smiling. I'm not frozen. Smiling. Thank you. Hopefully somebody got that. 10 out of 10 recommend joining a program. Invest in yourself. I'm going to go eat. I'm going to go pump. And I'm going to help my husband put this baby down because she's fussy. All right, folks. It's been a good one. Have a good one. Good night.